Shout out to Shadow Conspiracy for sending me this beautiful chain breaker tool. I'm going to show you guys what it's like to use this, and let's take a look at it. Right, machined steel. Ooh, it's got a very nice handle. Let's go ahead. Every time I get a nicely threaded machine piece of steel, I like to put some anti-seize on it, just because I know I'm going to be using this a lot and I don't want the threads to get caught, so I want to lubricate this a little bit, so I'm going to use a tiny bit of anti-seize, and this will just help keep things rolling smoothly. Just a little bit right there on the threads. See, this is going to go backwards until I hear it click. And then I know I can go forwards. Okay, there we go. And as it spins around, it's spreading the lubrication across the threads. Oh yeah. Look at that. Now it's moving free. Woo! So nice thing about this, it has a removable drive pin. Here, you can see this is a reverse thread. Once you take this out, you've got a replaceable pin. This is what drives the pin into the links. So there's that, and then there's also a little ball bearing, which is something of I guess a thrust element. Let's get that back in there. Once again, it's reverse thread on the pin piece. We'll get this going here. So got this going, and then what's the point of showing off a tool unless we actually do something with it? So I'm going to cut 2 links off this chain. It's the Shadow Conspiracy Interlock. I'm going to cut 2 links off because that's usually what I need to extend the chain to fit my monster quad. Actually, I'm going to cut 4 links off. And so we'll demonstrate that right now. Get the chain lined up in there. Line this up. And start driving the pin out. It's nice, you can see the pin coming out on the back side. And because Shadow was smart enough to put a slight indent, there's 2 indents on each of these pins, you can feel when they go out of the half link. So I'll show you what I mean in just a second. So now I'm going to back this off. I can remove the chain. Oh, that happened faster than I thought, right? Because I only need to drive the pin out of the side link. Also, I call this the half link or the side link. Want to leave the pin in there. Very easy to reinstall. You then just drive it in from the other side. And let's see. You can see the indent there. There'll be an indent on either side, so that way the pin sits perfectly, or those side links sit in the indents, and it helps maintain a little bit of clearance so you have free spin. So let's go ahead and get this reattached. And just give me a second here. Back this off a little more. So again, you can see the setup there. And then I'll just begin slowly driving the pin until I feel it pop into the side link. Make sure we're still aligned. I feel a little bit of crookedness, so I believe that's what this other piece is for. Let me see if that's what this is for. I guess we just reinstall everything. Let's see. Ah, did you hear it pop in? Oh, we got to move it a little bit more. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, we can actually push this in a tiny bit more. There we go. Now we know we're engaged evenly on either side. You can't tell which one I actually did. And now that my phone is falling over, got no hang-ups in the chain there. So, looking good. And that is how you use the Shadow Conspiracy chain breaker. Shadow Conspiracy chain breaker tool gets a total dad mode approved thumbs up. Bear in mind this is sized for 1/8 size chains, 1/8 size chains. It will work for the 3/32 interlock chain, but this tool is made for the 1/8 interlock chain. So just be aware of that. That's the common size that everyone uses in big BMX. And once again, I want to give a shout out to Shadow Conspiracy and Bill Trimble for getting me this tool. I'm sure to be using it a lot, and I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much for the support.